Hey YouTube, this is another predictions video. This time it's for the big show, UFC 200 on Saturday. Um, some really unfortunate news. Um, John Jones has been removed from the card, so he and Dana Cormier not fighting. Very unfortunate. Good thing I did this video after the news. Yeah, last minute stuff happens, and oh well. But everybody seemed looking forward to that fight, and it's not going to happen. So, but let's start things off with Jim Miller and Takanori Gomi. I think Jim Miller wins this fight. I just think he's a little bit better than Gomi. Had more success in the octagon, and yeah, so. Then there's Gegard Mousasi versus Thiago Santos. I'm gonna go with Gegard Mousasi. He's been way more experienced and more success in the octagon. So we got Gegard Mousasi. Then I think this is a fight of the night right here. Diego Sanchez and Joe Lozon. I'm gonna go with Diego Sanchez. He was really not doing well, and then all of a sudden he picked up a big win over Jim Miller. So I think he gets it done against Joe Lozon as well. Then the FS1 prelims, you got Sage Northcutt against Enrique Marin. I'm going to go with Sage Northcutt. He's just been, he was on a roll and then all of a sudden lost. Well, Brian Barberina he lost to, but he's still got a lot to learn, You don't want to rush it when you're a young guy or young up-and-comer, You really want to slowly get better. And, yeah, I think Sage Northcutt can still have a lot to learn and get better. So I think Northcutt gets it done. Then you got TJ Dillashaw and Rafael Sunsao. I think TJ Dillashaw wins this fight, even though he lost a very close fight the first time. I think he gets it done. So TJ wins, I think. Then you got Johnny Hendricks and Kelvin Gastelum, a pretty interesting fight, but I think Johnny Hendricks wins the fight. I just think a lot more experience, even though Kelvin's a pretty tough guy as well. Kelvin, he really can be hit and still come back. You never know, but I think Johnny Hendricks will win. Then you got Kat Zingano and Juliana Pena. I'm gonna go with Juliana. I think she's a tough woman. She was in a pretty good fight against Jessica Ai. Really won that fight, and I just think she can pull off a win somehow against Kat Zingano. And the pay-per-view is Cain Velasquez and Travis Brown. They kick it off. I'm going to go with Cain Velasquez. I think he can press Travis up against the fence. But here's the interesting thing. If Cain is not careful when he presses Travis up against the fence, Travis can land the elbows and knock Cain out, just like he did to Gabriel Gonzaga and Josh Barnett. So he's got to be careful. But if Travis really can't ever do that and find that opening, I think Cain gets it done. I think he wears him out. And then you got Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar. Really exciting interim featherweight title fight. I don't know. I think Frankie Edgar wins. He's coming off a 5-fight win streak. He's been phenomenal lately. Jose Aldo coming off the worst loss of his career. I know that was only his second loss. I think the first loss was maybe their second fight of his career. But I think that'll forever go down as the worst loss of his career, whether he loses again or not. So yeah, that was a very embarrassing loss for Jose. And then you got Miesha Tate and Amanda Nunes. I think Miesha Tate gets it done. I think she retains her title. What I think will happen is Amanda will come out fast. I think she'll hurt Miesha. And I think Miesha, she's tough enough where she can come back and And that's really where she's best, especially when Amanda fades later in the fight. I think Misha comes back and gets the finish in either rounds 4 or 5. And then you got the main event in the evening, Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt. I'm going to go with Mark Hunt. I think he can find an opening to knock Brock out and send Brock back to the WWE. So, yeah. All right, that's it for the UFC 200 predictions. And, be back next time for the UFC Fight Night predictions on next Wednesday. So, yeah. Catch you later. Bye.